So hi everyone.
Box there, this is Tarek, also from IHMN, and he's going to be telling us how to show, don't tell. Over to you, Tarek.
Alright, hello everyone, my name is Tarek, I'm from IHMN, and I will be presenting the show don't tell technique for writing short stories. Now, the aim of the whole idea of the show don't tell is to enable students to have a wider range of language, whether grammar, vocabulary, or functions. It depends on what you want to focus on. You will improve your learners' creativity and imagination by describing events instead of only showing the action. You can grab the reader's attention. You will learn how to write creatively in order for you to grab just the reader's attention. Now, this technique is variable and it's suitable for more than one level, for different learning styles for different students. Now, the best approaches to use are the PPP or the TBL, the task-based learning. Of course, each one of them is different and it depends on staging and the preparation based on the teacher and what you want to do. I would recommend the lower levels to go for the PPP and for the TBL for higher levels, especially for the advanced and the upper intermediate levels. Now here you can find the link for the video. Now my lesson is based on a video. I extract that video from CGI Meetup, which is a good YouTube channel to collect some ideas or to use with your students. You can find a lot of different stories, a lot of short animated films that will help you to build a class. Now my lesson is based on this little girl, which is Renee. Now here I would start my lesson. Before showing the video, I would start with a lead-in. And I would suggest something like, be careful what you wish for. And here students have to discuss, whether in pairs or in groups, what does this sentence mean, why would we use it. And after that, we might go to an extended lead-in so we can discuss the video. So I would show them a picture of the girl just to generate some ideas. And what do you think? How does she feel? What's her name? What does she do? What do you think is going to happen with her? So here you would give them some time to activate their schemata and to think about what they can do and what is the movie going to be about. Now later on, I would show them the video. So while they're showing the video, they would check their prediction, and then they would only try to understand what happens. And here where the teacher can interrupt and ask the students, what kind of emotions can you see from this video? Now here you would give them some time after watching the video. So they would think about it, they can talk. So here they can practice some of the speaking skills in case you want to focus on, and then they will write down some emotions that they have seen inside this video. Next, I would present them with a transcript of the story, and you can find it attached in a Word file. Now in the story, I highlighted some words that describes emotions or adjectives in general, and students need to identify them, whether from the transcript or by a different activity where you can bring them some scrambled adjectives that they need to sort how they appeared in the video. And next, after they assemble everything and they have the adjectives now, you just go with a chart. Now here I presented this chart for describing emotions, so instead of afraid, you have specific phrases you can use. Maybe you can say his hands were shaking, he was nervous, etc. It depends on the adjective, and you can present your students with a specific set of phrases that they can replace. Now, how much phrases you can give, how hard they are, how much the difficulty it is, it's up to you and your learner's level. Now the charts works perfectly with higher levels, intermediate and above. For lower levels, maybe you can give them some of the phrases where they can just read it and identify which adjective you're talking about or which emotion. And next, what they have to do, they only just match the phrases with the adjectives, with the emotions. And after they've done that, after they did that, they only replace, they go back to the transcript, they take out the adjectives and they replace them with the descriptive language you have presented them with. Now for the whole thing, you can teach a lot of things. One of the things that you can do is vocabulary. especially for emotions, or you can do a pre-teaching depending on your story and what you have provided them with the transcript. They have to know the narrative tense, or you can introduce the narrative tense, the past simple, past continuous, and the past perfect. You can teach them how to use linking devices. They can use also prepositional sentences or verb phrases in writing the story, how to start, how to end, how to organize your ideas. Sometimes for other levels, for higher levels like the advanced, you can do something like plot maybe. Now you can present them with a plot where they can have to write their own story all out of scratch. You can provide them with adjectives, they replace it with phrases, they come up with the ideas, and etc. Now for an extension or freer practice, in case you still have time or you need to give chance for your students to be creative, you can provide them with a different video, or they can find a video themselves where they need to watch and then they have to write. They use what they have learned throughout the lesson and they change the adjectives with the descriptive language or the show don't tell technique. And thank you very much.
Okay.
So
thank you.
I think I still have like 2 minutes, right?
You want to share? You're in your last minute. Okay, so.
Oh, okay. So thank you very much, guys. I hope this was beneficial for you. And if you want to ask me any question in the last minute, I'll be happy to answer.
I'd like to explain the two documents that you are sharing. If people want to share, there's a Once Upon a Time handout. If you just click on it and then click on download file, it will come down.
Yeah. Now I have shared 2 documents with you. The first one was the story. Okay, I wrote a short story that would describe what I mean, and I put some of the emotions and the adjectives in which that you can find. You let your student find out, and they replace it with the descriptive language. Now the other one was this chart that you can see here, which is the show emotions and feelings. I have some adjectives, and I replaced the adjectives with phrases. So for example, for the afraid, his hands were shaking, for example. Instead of they were crying, they had a tear in their eyes. So these are, it's like supplementary material for the other teachers. They can use just to understand the whole idea in case they want to try it out next time.
Just to remind you all then, so if you click on Tarek Poster, you'll get this one. You just need to click on download file and it will download to your computer. And the same if you then select Once Upon a Time. Click download file and it will download to your computer. So you have another minute to do that.